Radio V.
It's a French magazine, OOV, did a photo spread, a photo shoot that went online on their site and is going to be in their magazine with Tyson Beckford. Ooh. And I'm assuming it's pronounced Ines Rau. Who's this gorgeous model who it turns out is transgendered,
and you wouldn't know if
you wouldn't know it. And she was a boy and had the transition surgery at the age of 16. Very early on, I read an interview by her, and actually no one knew until she came out about it like a year or two ago or a couple of years ago because someone else did. This is Tyson and Ines in this photo shoot.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
wow.
So beautiful. You had said to me, Ryan, that it reminded you of Skrebneski.
Yeah.
Photography in the 80s, right?
But see, like when I see that, I instantly go, "Oh, is she hiding her Adam's apple?"
But you wouldn't have, though, if you
yes,
had
you would.
known if she was transgendered. You would have thought that?
Well, that's why I thought that, because I think, is she hiding her Adam's
apple?
apple?
No, but if you had not known that she was transgender, if you just saw
I didn't even know she was transgender when I saw the picture.
Right.
No, the first time.
But I mean, come on, it's just a picture. I mean, if I saw her in person, I don't know. Maybe I'd be able to distinguish.
You would
but
we're
probably
look at the hands,
now.
honey. You'd look at the hands.
We're talking about the photo right
now?
The
hands?
The hands. You can't change the hands.
No, you can't change the hands. What you said is very interesting. Some of the comments were so incredibly hateful.
Oh, so hateful. That one said that he would like steal her soul and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then also too to Tyson, they were like, "Oh, excuse me, the Lord has shamed you. Like you repent. Like how could you pose as such a monster?"
Religious people are always the most hateful.
I know. We talked about that last week.
They're always the most hateful.
Let me read a couple of quotes. This is absolutely disgusting. Both will burn in hell for this nastiness. Sad day for black people. A sad day for black people.
Wow.
I thought all people like
Tyson is a representative of all black people.
Exactly. I thought all the people like you had been bred out of existence. Well, can't happen soon enough for me.
Wow.
You need to crawl back into the hole you came out of. You are absolutely disgusting. Sad day for the human race. Okay, so that's more.
Is the one
statement.
Where they said that they wanted to take her soul away? Is that one in there?
I don't have that quote here,
but
I did read it. Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes. And there were some people who stood up to them and said, you're an ignorant bitch. You'll be the one burning in hell, you dumb bitch.
Wow, God, I was just thinking...
This always gives such a forum for love and happiness.
Doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Well, I was hoping we could do one of those interviews like we did on the street about Obamacare versus Affordable Care Act, and show the photo, without people knowing that it was transgender, and then people
knowing afterwards.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What do you think fuels this? Why does it scare people
so much?
Why do
people
so
are
much fear
brainwashed?
around
Weren't you
it?
brainwashed as a kid? I was brainwashed as a kid by religion, and that's one of the reasons. I mean, I got married because I love my wife, but I got married. I went down that path because I was brainwashed, thinking that's the only way to go.
You're exactly
Being
right.
gay wasn't even an option to me. I didn't even think about it.
Can we show cut 4 again, just before? Cut 4 again, just as a. Okay, so this is 2 of them now, and I had there's several other photos we're going to look at, and I had to look very closely because I think maybe from certain angles, she does look more like a man, or you can tell. Like for example, cut 5. See now there.
This is why this bitch didn't want to have the conversation. She had pictures she wanted to show.
Exactly. There, I think that Ines really looks very, very manly.
Did you guys shoot this for this, or is this a photo you already have, like a stock photo?
Where do you find these actors, Ronnie? They are incredible.
Let's see cut 6. Yeah, it's. Even there, I would say she looks really kind of manly.
No,
but once again, cut 7,
look,
right? Now you see there, looks like a woman, right?
Wow,
totally looks like a woman. But then you go to cut 8, and I think I don't know if it's photoshopping. I don't know what it is.
Wow. My goodness.
Okay, so I guess that did answer my question. No, they weren't stock photos, but,
Okay.
it was a serious question. I was like, I know these bitches have been doing something crazy 10 years ago, and they're like, oh, that picture's going to be perfect for this segment. Right? Pull that out of the file.
Wait a minute. You think like sometime in the last 10 years,
yes,
Ralph and I got together and said, let's get naked, throw on a wig, and let's just do some pictures.
Yes, I did. That was the whole point of it.
And of course they called me to shoot them. They were like, "So, what are you doing, Nakia? Come over, girl. Let's just take some."
Did you shoot them?
Yes.
Ronnie, gays all over the world have asked that exact same question and presented that same scenario. Okay, so I think we are right in line.
I got lost.
I got lost.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, let me bring everybody back because Ronnie was just saying, God, do people really say, you really think Ralph and I got together and said, let's get naked and put on the wig? And that's why I was saying, yes, gays all over the world have done this.
Did it seem like a logical question?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I was like, so Ronnie, do you have like a cute like outfit with you in like knee-high socks and like cute little shorts and
on
like,
a bike?
kind of, like on a bike with like a pinwheel for a necktie? And you'd be like,
comes
oh, actually, I
Out comes a photo shoot. Oh, it's in my file.
Do you want them in black and white or color?
Exactly. Would you like them cropped, sepia toned, full bleed border?
He is totally pre-Instagram. Okay.
no filter, girl, no filter.
Those pictures that you have in your apartment too of your other friend where you have your hands on your head. I know you were imitating.
I was going to say that's something that could have been from the archive.
It could have been the same photo shoot the same day.
Hello, except with a black man in a wig.
In a wig.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah. But the funny part is,
I've never done that, and I only did it for the show.
It could have been. Okay.
It could have been.
I think it turned out great.
Yeah, I love it. I mean,
that wig is horrible, girl.
Isn't it?
I'm going to say thank you.
I know,
Thank you.
Wig is
I tried to
horrible.
brush it
Wait,
down.
and that's
like a
water on
Neanderthal.
it.
And
No, I was like, it's a mullet. It's a
my
mullet.
God.
It's a mullet.
That's like from like Planet of the Apes, and then they put that thing down on his face,
honey,
right?
It's a mullet. It's a mullet. And he tried to say this is an old Tina wig. No, it is not. It was like from Wayne's
she was
World.
on Tina when she picked it up.
Wayne's World, like from like 1983.
You know what gives me so much courage, planet Earth, and life, and just dealing with all kinds of people?
Is a wig.
Stares right at me.
No, is
having your makeup done.
No, is that people can hurl these things at you and say these things, and I can sit here so comfortable because I knew it was a horrible wig. I brought it to the set knowing I'm bringing a horrible wig.
In fact, that's why you brought it to the set.
Okay, because it was so horrible.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's part of the humor.
Yeah, because what would have been really sad is like, guys, that's my best wig.
Yeah. But Nakia was fierce. I mean, Ralph walked in and pulled that wig out, and she was like, oh no.
We need to put some water on it. I mean, that's with water and brushing and product.
And then she was like, wait, and then she was like, so Ralph, are you doing your makeup? And he was like, no, we were just doing this quick. She's like, oh, no. She whipped out some eyeshadow, some
beat
mascara.
my face in 30 seconds just to give me something.
Girls do that though. Like sometimes I'm sure
I put my makeup on in the car. Like
exactly.
I can put your face while I'm talking right now.
Right, exactly.
beep.
Fierce. Okay, we're gonna.
Wow.
But I'm sure like sometimes like you go to the gym or something like that and you have to do something. You do your makeup in probably like 10 minutes or less.
If Spielberg called right now, you would see dust trails and I would have a whole new face on.
Right.
And there's already like 4 outfits in my trunk ready to go.
T Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.